It's NG10 Reports. We're back again at today's protest, just a continuation of the previous video. We had a quick break, made a few phone calls, wrote our names down on a few people's phones for them to subscribe to the channel. Just been wandering through the brilliant crowd again today, having some conversations, and I've spotted this gentleman in front of me. Excuse me mate, can we have a quick look at your flag? Lots of support. Big topic on today's video, no to digital ID. You've brought that flag with you today. I know you're not willing to speak on camera, but thank you for showing your flag. What a beautiful flag with a beautiful message. Thank you, mate. So guys, I'm going to walk. No, I stopped off for a quick cigarette and make a few phone calls and that, but yeah, we're still here. We'll be here till the lefties go home. When they clock off at about 3 o'clock, we'll watch them all leave together, guys. We should be staying filming until that happens today. There'll be breaks. I am editing on the pause button on the camera, guys. So as I said, doing my best, keeping the footage raw. Not polishing anything up on this channel, guys. We're literally just here to show the voice of the people, speak to anyone who wants to speak to us. Sorry guys, I think the gimbal's just died, so we might be a bit more shaky now. Try my best, but like I said, we've been filming a long time, so unfortunately this video might get a bit more shaky now, because we are out of battery. Should have planned ahead. So yeah, but we're still here, we're still filming, and we'll keep up with today's footage. People have mentioned the shakiness of the videos. I appreciate that, guys. I am just starting out. It's my first month on YouTube. I think this is the fourth week we've been making videos. Will be 4 weeks today. So we've come a long way in a short time. I try my best to increase the quality of the videos. I'm sure you've noticed I've been doing static videos where possible. But unfortunately, the camera shake is something we'll just have to live with for now, guys. But I am looking at investing more in the channel as we grow, as we get bigger, and it's happening every day. New subscribers, bigger number every week. We're coming back. It was 25 after the first week, 40 odd after the second week, and now we're on over 100. So thank you so much for that, guys. Just squeeze out to the end of this protest here. So get you. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Yeah, thank you. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Will you be back next week? See you, mate. Yeah. See you next week. I'll be here reporting once again. Cheers, guys. So, like I said, guys, it doesn't matter if you can come for the whole thing. Just come, show up, and show some support for whichever side you want to stand on. And we'll be here. We'll make your voices heard. Please come and speak to us, because it is great to know what you're thinking. It's all good commenting in the comments, and I love you all for it. Thank you to everyone who does comment and interact with the videos. It does mean a lot. And I appreciate you can't all be here. It's can be a risk to certain careers, can be a risk to family and friendship if people don't agree with you. I understand that, but when you feel safe to, if you feel safe to and confident to, come and show your support. You don't need to speak to me, but I'd appreciate it if you would. And just soak up this great atmosphere that we've got today. Everyone's got smiles on their faces. There's a buzz and chat amongst the crowd. Most people across the road. Let's have a difference, right? Everyone we've featured on today's video on this side has been smiling. Now, if we just come to the front here, just move away from this speaker because it will dry me out a little bit. As we get here, let's see how happy people are on the other side of the road. Having a little conversation. Can we see any smiles? They all look a bit grumpy. Is it because we outnumber them so much? Is it because, oh, this one really doesn't look very happy here. Mrs. Yellow Beigey coat. We've got one person of an Asian persuasion across the road. They're the only person I've really seen smiling. The natives across the road. Sorry, not to say that woman doesn't have a right to be here. I'm sure she does. But yeah, they seem a lot less happy. Oh, we've got a security officer over there. I've just noticed on that window. He's checking on the protesters. Walking around, keeping an eye on what's going on, keeping the migrants in the hotel safe, because that's what he's way to do. Did you hear that, guys? Time is running out. Time is running out on this video. Not on this video, sorry. Time is running out on this hotel. Thanks to everyone who's been videoing it and showing what an absolute piss take.
Security keeps popping his head around his.
Yeah, it was just
one here. No,
yeah.
it's a different one.
Oh yeah, no,
you've got a yellow one.
Maybe we'll pop over in a minute, guys, and see if we can see what the security have got to say. We're allowed to film all around anywhere that's publicly accessible. So we'll nip over there and see if we can speak to the security, see if they want to, as they're so keen to be on camera, keep popping their heads out. We'll see if they've got a voice or what they think of the people protesting against the company that they are currently working for and the company they currently keep. Different kinds of company there, don't we all love a palindrome? I believe that's called a palindrome. Lovely little doggy in the crowd, looking proud to be British.
8th of October, I don't know if you know.
8th of October at 7 o'clock, Town Hall, Ilkeston. I'll be there, will you be there? Yeah, I'll be there reporting. Yeah, but thanks for spreading that message, and I've said it time and time again. Sorry, doggy, a bit nervous. Hello, you're making your voice heard, aren't you? Cheers, mate. But as I was saying, guys, October the 7th, 8 o'clock. No, October the 8th, 7th, 7 o'clock. That's been confusing me all week, guys. Get my head around that one. October the 8th at 7 o'clock, the Town Hall meeting. People know about it and people will be there. So make sure you come along and show your support if you're watching today's video and you agree with the people on this side of the road. It's a vote on the outcome of this hotel, whether or not it be allowed by our weak government or people are going to be making a complaint, I believe similar to the Epping complaint, operating with an incorrect licence, etc. So, like I said up there, guys, we are... Sorry? Oh, thank you very much, guys. Some fresh subscribers. NG10 reports, that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, and yeah, I did a video on Paul Walker's. I've done a video on the old Rock in Stapleford, the fact that that's been used as a dumping ground by a business, fly tipping, and that the pub has just been left to wreck and ruin and not had anything done by the current owners, which is Nikita Business Solutions, who are just leaving properties in our area to go to absolute ruin and collecting presumably some kind of tax benefit from having a property that's losing money.
About Paul Walker, that they're going to take over Poundland and move into there.
Oh, that isn't Paul Walker's. I believe that's a separate company, but it is. They are looking to do a butcher's and a farm shop to fill the gap left by Paul Walker's on the high street. Maybe they might be supported by them. I don't know if maybe they'll move into a separate unit, but there will be a farm shop coming to the Poundland building. Yeah, farm shop and hopefully local produce, maybe a cafe. We'll see. I did actually go to the school with a lady who's pushing that, so maybe we can get to speak to her. If you're watching, I'm sure you know who you are, but I don't think you lean my way with politics, so you might not be on our video. But let's see. I might be wrong. So we're going to go over there, see if we can get any of the security closer up on camera, guys, and we'll see what we can get. Thank you to all the subscribers, and thank you, Megaphone Man, I'm sure you'll be watching later, for subscribing to my video, to my channel on YouTube. It really does mean a lot. Like I said, we're going to nip over there, guys. Let's find a better place to cross, and we're going to see if the security want to come and speak to us. So, guys, another video, another journey to the lefty side of the road. We get a nice little picture. We'll walk up, we'll show the camera how many people are here for Patriots Day. People have been coming and going, so don't think this has been all of the support we've received today. People can't appreciate people can't stick around for the whole thing all the time necessarily. But we're just going to take a walk around the back here, see if we can spot the nosy security. See. Does anyone know what these berries are, guys? Are they sloes? Am I right in thinking that? We'll come down here and make some gin. There's an apple tree across the road as well, so as I was saying, these dishes, so you can't get all the way along the front. But here, a minute ago, very nosy security guard seems to have taken a wander. Didn't like the cameras, perhaps. Just walking up. Still no one wants to speak to us on the left, guys. I'm not even going to bother. Wasting my time, wasting my breath. But we're allowed to film all of the publicly accessible areas. This is publicly accessible. Technically, that's publicly accessible. There's no sign to say you can't. Just one there, don't walk under. Not one saying don't come in. So This right here, guys, is where they are all eating. If you haven't seen that video already, make sure you do. Go and give it a watch. I did take a tour of this whole car park. I'm not going to do it today, just asking for trouble with all the police liaison officers. But in that video, that sign had Best Western on it. Those signs had Best Western logos on it. Now all we're left is the grill at 25, which is attached to this hotel, obviously, all on the same ground, and is where the migrants go to. Some of the migrants go to eat their free meals. Some of them, however, do have money to be ordering takeaways. I don't know if I've mentioned it on camera before, but I do work delivering takeaways. And a takeaway local to here, I sometimes delivered 3-4 orders a night, £10 each. £10 was the minimum order, so they'd make it their £10 order a pizza, and 2 or 3 of them would be here to collect it. And it was the same people night after night, week after week, ordering food for takeaway. That was just from one takeaway in the local area. So how much money, how much black market, black economy money is flowing through the hands of the residents of the Best Western, should say their Best Western, Nottingham and Derby, that's been crudely hidden by stick-on signs. Wish I'd been here to see them putting it up. I imagine they probably did it in the middle of the night to stop people reporting on it. But that is who this hotel belongs to. It is the Best Western. Do not let the blank signs there fool you. It is the Best Western Hotel, Nottingham and Derby. Not just the Nottingham and Derby Hotel, as they would try and have you believe. And the Grill Restaurant, which I believe is just some made-up name by the Best Western to make it look like they have a separate restaurant on site, is where they are eating. When I came here and recorded, there were people, residents inside, eating their dinners, lining up, filing to queue for their food. So they absolutely are still using both pieces of this site to house and supply the migrants. Seems as though we've taken a wander over this side of the street. We've got some drawn curtains there. We might as well get all the footage we can, hadn't we? Can we see through that window? No, nothing. And shouty lady, we're not committing trespass here because we're on the publicly accessible ground. So nice for peace and quiet. No shouty ladies claiming that I'm, sending her image out to the public for all sorts of nefarious reasons, when really we're just a journalist. We're just here to report what we see. And if you come and make a spectacle of yourself on camera, like, nearly said a name there, like Mrs. C, I'm sure you'll know who you are. That's not enough to out you, I'm sure. Mrs. C, I'm back again, and I'm still making a video, and it's much more peaceful without you spouting your utter nonsense. Security's disappeared now, guys. If they do come out and have another nosy, we'll be back over this side to film. We'll take another walk down, guys. It's not the biggest turnout today, I'll be honest. It's not. There's some names of people I'm not going to drop, but we said they'd be here, but once again on. But, if they're busy, if they've got things to do, who can really blame them? But there's all the Patriots guys. Go along there, and here's the Lefties. And just, we don't see any smiling faces. Nobody really wants to talk to us today. We've got some dancing going along. So we have got a few more smiles if you come in and zoom in up on all these people. But there we go. We are all human. Banners once again. As far as our camera comes, they're completely ignoring it, and that's fine. If that's how they want to choose to use their freedom of speech, freedom of expression, that's up to them. But if you haven't got a voice to be heard, we're not going to focus on you too much on this channel, because that's what our channel is all about: having voices heard and having our opinions made clear. And that's the opinions of everybody on both the left and the right. But if the left aren't brave enough to speak, then what can we do? The Best Western Hotel have taken down a sign, so obviously they're ashamed of the attraction that this is bringing to them as a company. We are doing something, our voices are being heard. There is a council meeting. the councillor for Ilkeston, I believe, Reform councillor. His name's Dan. He's slipping my rest of the name slipping my head, I'm afraid. But I have seen him here at these protests before, I believe, 3 weeks ago. So yeah, he seems to be doing brilliant work for the people of Erewash, and we appreciate it very much. And we can't wait to see you. We can't wait to see you on the 8th at 7 o'clock in Ilkeston outside the town hall. Hopefully we can get through words of you to the camera, and you respect us as citizen journalists. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, as anything happens, I'll be here to record it. We'll have lots of footage from today, lots to record. Make sure you're filling up the comments, subscribe, share the videos. It really helps us grow, and it makes our voices heard by more and more people. The more people we can get to hear our message. And like I said, if you want to come and speak to me, even if you want to do a private interview separately, away from the noise, away from the protest, with a leftward point of view, I'm more than happy to put you on and have your voice heard as well. We're not an echo chamber. We want to speak to everyone, and we want to hear everyone's opinion on this channel. Yeah, that's all I've got to say for now, guys. We're going to keep hanging around. Like I said, we're editing on the pause button so we can keep this footage nice and raw. There will be jump cuts, but it's not because I've edited things out. It's literally I haven't got the space to sit and record hours and hours, and you haven't got the patience to sit and watch hours and hours of footage, I'm sure, with not a lot going on. So I'm going to save my voice, I'm going to save my space on my phone, and I'll update the video as anything happens. So we're here with a great subscriber, great supporter of the channel. You see a name underneath all the time. It's Annie Red. So can I just ask you, will you be attending the town hall meeting on October the 8th at 7 o'clock in Ilkeston? Certainly will. Will you be there with your flag and your red hair, very recognisable character? Yeah. I just want to ask you, Annie, if there was a general election tomorrow, who would you vote for?
Oh, probably Britain First, actually.
Britain First, yeah.
Or maybe UKIP.
UKIP, so...
I certainly wouldn't vote for Farage.
So no love personally for Reform.
No.
We can't have... so no Conservatives, no Labour. Can I ask why you wouldn't choose Reform?
Farage is a turncoat. He's not the guy that people think he is.
No, he's a bit of a chameleon.
I've watched Farage from the start of his career, and I was quite with him first. Then he pooed his pants and ran away.
Yeah, I think...
And then he came back, and then he did the same.
Yeah.
And now he's back again, and now he's going to screw everybody over that votes for him.
Yeah, I think he's a bit of a chameleon, but it's just... What it comes across to me as is testing the water, seeing how far he can push it before he gets the far-right outcries and racist Nazi and even more of it. But yeah, he's just testing the waters, and he is going with the will of the people, so that's something I could say.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're all free to vote how we like. What do you think of Keir Starmer's plans to introduce digital ID to the country in an effort to stem illegal migration?
It's nothing to do with migration. It's all about control. I knew about all this 20 odd years ago, and I've been trying to tell people ever since.
So is that 20 years ago when Tony Blair tried to introduce the digital ID, the ID
I actually
cards?
went down all the rabbit holes all that time ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember, there was something like swine flu or mad cow disease or something like that.
Oh, right, yeah.
That was what woke me up. And that was when I discovered all the World Economic Forum stuff. So, you know.
Yeah.
So then I kind of forgot about it because I was raising my kids.
Yeah.
And then when COVID struck, it all came flooding back to me, and I thought, here we go.
There we go. Digital IDs, they're here again.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I don't think I agree with you. I do agree with you. I don't think it's about controlling migrants. I think it's about controlling the main population. The way they're going to say it's going to make people more difficult to work on the black market. I don't think any black market jobs are currently asking for passports or national insurance numbers. So what makes you think that that they would start asking for digital ID? Do you think they would, or the black market?
Like, they come in here with
Yeah.
no passport, we don't know who they are.
That's
Why
it.
are they going to comply with that?
It won't make a difference to the black market
Without
economy and the
rules,
people
no.
taking advantage of it, do they? Will it? So it's just something that they're tagging on to a bit of control, so it looks good and has a good appearance, saying, oh, well, you want to control migrants, don't you? This is something that will control them. And then they're going to tag more and more onto these digital IDs, centralised bank accounts, social standing scores, carbon credit scores, and it's all just a big play for power and control. Well, thank you very much for speaking to me, Annie. Once again, thank you so much. You've had consider
Chesterfield
yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, you're coming to Chesterfield tomorrow as well. Yeah, we'll be attending Chesterfield, so we'll see Annie there again, I'm sure. I consider you a true day one supporter of the channel, so thank you so much for being a supporter, and good luck on winning the Top Gun cigarette. I seen your comment straight away, our first entrance. So if you won the cigarette, what would you do with it? Would you smoke it? Would you put it on your bookshelf? Frame it? There we go, guys. So if you want that Top Gun cigarette in the packet, make sure you leave a comment on that video of Top Gun, just like Annie's done. And if you see me in the street, big guy with tattoos, shouting NG10 reports at everyone, then come up and speak to me, make your voice heard. I want to speak to you. Cheers, guys. We've just been told to start looking it up, guys. It's the Fabian Society agenda is what we're being told, is why they're bringing in this digital ID. We've all heard of World Economic Forum, but now we've got a new topic to look into, and that's Fabian Society agenda. Make sure I put it in the video so I remember. If you're interested, you go look it up, and if it's something I feel is nefarious, we'll do a video about it, probably a static video, find somewhere pretty to talk about it, and we'll get it on camera. Okay, guys? We can't do too much filming here, guys. Every time we try and start, people are beeping in support, which is actually great to see. We've got people having conversations, discussing political views, and I'm hearing lots of different people from lots of different opinions. We spoke to Annie just there. Everyone else have asked a question on the right side, who will you vote for if there was a general election tomorrow? She's the first person to not say reform, and with some interesting points on why not. Me personally, I'm not a huge, massive fan of Nigel Farage, of this dipping the toe in the water to test the policy and then expanding on it instead of just saying what you believe outright to begin with, and making your plans clear to the people. Maybe then more people would trust you and stop calling you such a chameleon. But for me, if there was a general election tomorrow, the only box I could put my cross in is reform, because I couldn't give a vote to Labour, I couldn't give a vote to Conservative, I couldn't give a vote to Green. I've given a vote already in the past to Liberal Democrats, and to be fair, the way Ed Davey was talking about the Patriots in London was just put me off the bloke, to be honest. And that's fine. Just want to say, this week at the Women's Only Protester, they have managed to get a woman photographer, which is brilliant. Last week, I don't know, they had a male photographer, and then I got shouted at for taking pictures of them as a man. Well, taking video. But sorry, going off on another tangent there, guys. Yeah, I would have to put my cross in the box with the Reform logo, because they are who I think, you know, I'm not saying they're here to save us all. I'm not saying they're here to answer all of our problems and woes. I'm sure some of their policies aren't as brilliant and buffed up as they suggest they are. But I do believe this, is that we cannot have this uniparty system, two sides of the same coin, again and again, being voted into Parliament, degrading our human rights, degrading our rights as citizens, chopping away at our culture and our traditional ways of life and living. I can't put up with that anymore. So that's why, if there was an election tomorrow, my tick would be in the box of Reform. Not because I think they are the be-all and end-all, not because I want to polish Nigel Farage's doorknobs for him, if you know what I'm getting at in a YouTube safe way there, guys. But purely because I believe that's the party with the momentum at the minute to oust Labour and to block the Conservatives. It's got to be a vote for Reform for myself, not because I agree with everything they have to say, And I think the fact that Rupert Lowe is no longer in the party is a disgrace. For he was a real inspirational politician for what he did with giving his MP's wage directly to charity. That was an absolutely brilliant thing that man did, and I think he was getting too popular and being listened to too closely by Reform voters for Nigel to handle it. That's my personal opinion on the matter. But I'm not inside his head. Do you know what I mean? I can't say exactly why he dispelled Ben Habib and Rupert Lowe from the party, or why those party members left. I'm not got a camera inside closed doors, and I know more than you do, but I know I am allowed to form an opinion on it, and that is the opinion I hold. And that's why I'm voicing it here today, guys. And that's why I ask these questions, because it's really easy to just assume that everyone here is a Reform voter, or everyone here is racist, or everyone here has a specific way of thinking. But the fact is they don't. Everyone on this side of the road has got their own unique opinions. They're not just parroting the same things, and we've seen that here today from Annie, a brilliant supporter of the channel. And thank you so much to everyone who does support. It really does mean a lot. So share the video. If you've been watching this one for full 25 minutes, you might as well subscribe to me, aren't you? It really does help. Like I said, guys, we're not going anywhere today. The gimbal's died, but that hasn't put us off. We'll be filming until the Lefties clock off and go home. When their pay packet runs out and when they are no longer on the clock, they shall all leave together, and we shall be here to record it. And then see what more voices we can get from the people of the right, the patriots, those holding flags, standing here in solidarity for their own community. They're the voices that are willing to speak to this camera. The strangers across the road who show up in packs and leave in packs. They're paid to be here to make their to bring their words, which they fail to bring because they can't back up their message. The only thing they have to say is something that obviously no one could debate against, and that is the fact that we're all human. Just because we're all human doesn't mean that we are all equal. We do not all hold equal values. We do not all hold equal thoughts in our head. Not all people are equal. Now, that doesn't mean I don't think everyone should have equal rights. If you are a citizen of a nation, it's that nation's responsibility to look after you, no matter where you was born or where your heritage is from, what religion you follow. However, if you do not assimilate into the culture, if you do not adopt the culture's ways, then you're not really a citizen, are you? And these people coming here illegally do not deserve the protection that citizenship allows, because they are not citizens. We don't even know where they are from. They hide their heritage, they hide their backgrounds, they dispel their paperwork, so when they come into this country it makes it as difficult as possible to identify them. Human rights lawyers are saying you can't take DNA samples and keep them on record. You can't age people by their teeth. It's not fair. We just have to believe they are the age that they tell us they are, when often, all too often, we're seeing in the media that they are not. These are harmful men that lie about their age in order to stay here longer, avoid persecution, and mingle with younger people in our society. If Abdul comes over from Afghanistan and with a big beard and says he's 16 years old, it's the Home Office policy to just believe him, take his word for it, and send him to a school with our daughters, with your sisters, with your nieces, with your granddaughters. Just because some inconspicuous man who said, oh, my name's Abdul and I'm 15, but I've got 30 years goat herding experience and a beard as long as my navel, I'm 15, send me to school and let me mingle with your daughters and children. And the Home Office just says, sure, we believe you, buddy. Come right in, go to school, go amongst all of these vulnerable young, you know, the school systems are infected with teachers that push their left-wing policies. School is a place for learning, a place for facts, not a place for feelings and opinions. And indoctrination, you're right there, my love. School is not a place for indoctrination, but that is unfortunately what has been turned into. Friesland School at the minute looks like a prison camp with a 15-foot fence surrounding the perimeter. Children that have to line up on the left of the corridors and walk in silence in single file as music plays them through the hallways, and you best not be late to your lessons or else. Well, what workplace is that preparing those children for? In what workplace are you kettled from place to place between duties and told you must walk on the left? See you later, mate, thanks for coming. Yeah, that's not preparing our children for life in this country. That's not preparing children for the world around them. That is preparing children for the next steps, which is the enslavement of the nationals, of the native population. And they're just teaching them to comply. The school is covered with CCTV, and the teachers can come back and pick up your picture from the CCTV and issue you a detention. That is crazy, man. That is absolute crazy. They're getting you used to being surveilled in such a manner that anything you do is watched at all times, and whether you are caught doing it or not, the camera tells no lies, and you will get punished. That is what's coming with digital IDs. Your digital ID will accompany you your whole time. The only way they can police these digital IDs is with facial recognition cameras. Why do you think AI is being pushed so hard by governments as something that we need to expand on? Because it will be facial recognition programs run by AI that will track your movements, tell the government where you've been, tell the government how much you've been spending and what you've been spending it on. And schools are teaching children to accept this and accept this far left ideology, and it is not right. School is not the place to indoctrinate our children. If you choose to indoctrinate your child within a religion, that is a place for indoctrination, in my opinion. All religion, not just Islam and Christianity, but religion brings indoctrination. And if you really feel that set on indoctrinating your child, take them to a religion that you choose. Don't let the school system dictate and indoctrinate your children for you. Ideally, let your children discover the world for themselves and make their own decisions. There should be no indoctrination of children, but unfortunately, I'm aware that is not the world we live in. So that's it for this little rant. I'm going to take a pause on the video, and we're going to get back to some more conversations and wait for the lefties to leave in their droves. I've literally just been talking about it, guys, and it's lefty clocking off time. They've only been paid up to, what time are we on, Pete? Half two on the dot again. That was exactly the same as last week. They're paid to be here till 2:30. Sorry, mate, squeeze by. So, as you can see, all the lefties are clocking off together. All leaving together. Sorry, my darling, just squeeze past you. Here they are, guys. I told you we'd be here to the end. The paycheck has run out. They've got no more money to be here. They've all got to get back on the road and get back to where they've come from, because they're not local people. They all need to get in their cars and leave together. Shall we follow them down, guys? Shall we see where they're all parking?
We want Long Eaton back. We want Long Eaton back. We want Long Eaton back. We want Long Eaton back.
There's a right-wing patriots guys over there, staying, leaving in dribs and drabs. Whereas these paid protesters all leave together. They've got a clocking off time. They're going to go and get in their buses. That's it. We'll see them all now as they're leaving. Paid to attend, only to 2:30. It's 2:30 every week, guys, clocking off. You'll see the lefties leaving together. They've had their paycheck, they've made their money, and off they go back to where they came from. Walking is a big group. All come together, all leave together. You clock on at the same time, you clock off at the same time, and you've nothing to say to defend yourself because you know it's right.
What do you think about Charlie Kirk? Look at you before.
Shouts of what do you think of Charlie Kirk? We've got some police liaison officers at the back. Walking along, be respectful of people. We're not shouting, we're not swearing. We just want some answers from the left. Why do you all leave together? Why do you all turn up together? Why do you all finish at 2:30 on the dot every time? Is it because that's when you're paid till? They've got somewhere better to be, obviously. They're not here to stand up for what they believe in. They're here because they're paid. All show up together, all leave together. I wonder if they're stopping at Breaston Showground. Should we go find out where the left all park? Seems though their parking area over there. No one was very happy with that at all. So that's the route today's video is going, guys. We're going to find out where all the left are parking, how they're getting here. Are they coming in buses and coaches? Are they coming in their own cars? Got some patriots following us down. A few more patriots at the back there, followed by a police liaison officer. Oh, changing the route now, guys, acting like they're not all one. Out of space there from lots of filming today. You'll see all the videos, just had to clear some space up, but we are still seeing where all these lefties are parading themselves to get themselves out of an area they're not local to. Let's see where they're going, if they come all together in vans, in cars. We've got some on bus stops over there. I assume they're at least relatively local. But I've got a feeling we're heading down towards Breaston Showground, guys. And they'll be parked around there. But let's see. And I'm sure, even after all this, we'll make our way back to the Patriots. And just shouting here, just trying to keep a focusing ahead. Keep focused on the main topic of the video. Where all these lefties are going together, shipping themselves out. It's clear groups here, guys. This is a group of people together. This is a group of people together. They've all come in buses, joining together to stand and not make their voices heard, not make any comments to the cameras. Just to stand in silence and collect a paycheck. Have they figured it out? That they're paid to be here and not make a load of noise and make fun of themselves. So, right at the back of the crew here, guys. Still being told by police liaison, nothing's going to happen anyway. But we're just going to see how far away these lefties are parking. Because it'd be interesting to know and how many vehicles they get into together. I'm sure they're going to be up near Breaston Showground. This is how close it is. If you live in Breaston, this is how close it is to you. There's the M1 there in the background. Who we got? We've got patriots all over the place now. These people aren't welcome here. They're leaving to go home. There's someone preaching from their car window there. I told you guys, another couple of locals, the rest going up towards the showground. What a shock. This is where they'll all be parked. They're no longer welcome on Bostock's Lane. The Patriots a few weeks ago made that clear. That's it, we're just walking along, guys. I've not got a lot to say, we just want to see where they're all parking. If that's them parked under a bridge, tut. What a silly place to park. Yeah. Obstructing traffic. If that's one of them, shame on you. If that's one of yours, shame on you. Find somewhere decent to park, be a decent person. Don't block up bridges. Is these police in this white vehicle here? Because he looks like he's got high vis on. I know you can't see it on the camera, guys. Maybe they're here to make sure nothing kicks off at this end of the protest. We have still got a small gathering of patriots along with us. as we're finding out, as we're going towards Breeston Showground now. I may just have a quick cross the road. Oh, we're taking a break. We're trying to spread us out, not see where all their foot traffic is going. We'll squeeze around this side. Sorry mate. We won't be stopped. We'll keep filming. Section 17 allows. So we're in the middle of the Lefties now. Some are down there, some are waiting here. We've got more patience than them because their pay time is over. They're off the clock. Here we go, Breeston Showground. What did I say, guys? Got it in one, with the police protecting it. Here they are in their unmarked cars. Yellow jackets. Making sure the Lefties behave themselves. He looks a bit stern, this one. Hiya. They're coming along towards Breeston Showground. Just a short walk. LD68KFU. If you see that, it's coppers. 2-star. Here we got Neat 2404. Can't see your one. He's not got his shoulder on display. Driver's not got his shoulder on display there. Here's the Lefties. We're heading to Breeston. Got some refusing to move on from down there. It's safe, you can cross the road now, you're all safe. Small group of agitators, paid agitators at the back, refusing to move along. Here they go. Told you, they've got the next place to go to, the next paycheck to collect. Got a very happy horse in that field. I don't know if you can see that, but he's a very happy horse. And I can tell he's a boy because he's got a penis. That's the difference, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell that horse is a boy because it has a penis. If you think that horse with a penis is a boy, then give us a like.
You know where you are right now?
I think they're lost. They're not from round here. They're not local.
They're lost. You're lost, mate. That's a field there.
Yeah, is that the horse that you rode in on?
Yeah.
Is that the horse you rode in on with 5 legs? There's a horse with 5 legs in that field.
Yo.
Right, we've got some down there, guys. I think these people are keeping this group in check. I'm going to go up here and keep this group in check. The police, it turns out, are hovering all around this protest. It's not just the Novotel. It's not just the police liaison officers. You think they're out of earshot, but they're not. They're hanging around in their unmarked cars with their bright yellow jackets on, guys. And we've got a nose for them. We'll sniff them out, we'll find them, and we'll point them out to you where we can. Let's see how far these Lefties have just walked for today. Because, to be honest, we've been filming about 5 minutes now. We've not exactly been going at a pace. I think there's people who have walked to the Patriot side of the protest less distance than these Lefties have walked to park, because they know when they park near the Best Western Hotel, just like the migrants, they aren't welcome. So let's keep heading up Breeston Road. If we actually make it all the way to Breeston, guys, I think I'll have had enough walking. They're obviously parking a bit further away, but we'll see if we can get to see where they're parking. They've got police escorts lining the road, so the police obviously know where they're parked. Because what a surprise, here they are, look, coming along nice and slow to keep an eye on us. We know they're here, they know we're here. Off you go, bacon. Undercover bacon. It's all right, they put the lid on the pan so they can't spit on us. Cooking reference, if you get it. We're still walking down. Still not seeing them. Oh, they're going to cross over again? No. We'll keep up, but like I said, guys, these Lefties are organised. They leave together. They make sure they've got the police on their route. And I think that police officer in that car has probably gone to go and park up where the Lefties are. Yep, check you behind you. I'm still following you. I'm going to find out where you're parking. Don't you worry. You'll have to find a new place to park when I'm done with you. And we'll see if they've come in buses, if they've come in their own cars, if they're car shared, if they're all in electric vehicles because they want to commit to net stupid zero. That's it. They're very committed. They've walked all the way from Breaston. I think they've parked their cars further away than most of the protesters have walked from today. They're not local, that's all we know. NG10 reports, buddy. NG10 like the postcode, reports as in like media. Another shout out, guys. Hopefully another subscriber. NG10 reports, bringing the big stories from a small area. Ah, they're using the church. I was wrong, guys. It's the church. I don't believe in Jesus, so we'll go. I don't mind. Here they all are. Maybe. What a shame if somebody came at like 11 o'clock next week to this car park, Longmoor Cemetery car park, at the edge of Breaston and Long Eaton. What a shame it'd be if somebody came, obviously if there's true genuine mourners, let them in, but caused a bit of hassle. That's it, we found your headquarters. We know where you're parking. We'll see you there. It's publicly accessible, so let's go in. I don't see any buses or any vans, so that's one thing today, guys. But that's it, that's the opinion of people. Is they're here to be paid, nothing more, nothing less. And they don't have to even shout to get paid anymore. They can just show up silently.
Look at him, mate. You're a lefty, you are, mate.
They come and they show up silently and they still get a payday. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all earn our money that way? By coming along, I would have signed for a few hours. Only till 2:30. Must be a good pay to be worth it, coming out from 12 till 2:30. Here's the police again. We'll keep a section 17 in hand just in case anyone tries to stop us recording. Here's the fuzz. Off to see the lefties on their way. There was all parked here, guys, so imagine if next week, I'm not saying you should do it, I'm not advocating, but imagine if next week there was a line of people perhaps protesting this car park, maybe. Imagine, I'm not saying we should do it, I'm just saying imagine. Another supporter. Off they go, quick, get out, don't crash into the van. Off they go. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Yeah, it's the coppers who was parked down there protecting the lefties' route. Yeah, we've spotted them. No, no, we won't. Rule following, Nazi.
No fucking way. Following orders, just like Hitler.
That's it. The police following orders. It's not a public road, it's a car park, so I don't know why you're trying to police it.
Can I have your badge and number, Nate, please?
Identify yourself for the camera, because you've not got your epaulets on, have you? Your fat colleague, guys. Oh, no, you have. I apologise, you have. They're dark, not easily seen. Here's another lefty going. Going to try and speak to this patriot for using his phone on a car park. So we'll just come here and record what's happening.
I've just grabbed it.
Holding it like that on a car park, not a public highway.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah.
But he was stopped.
Was he?
I've got it on camera. Do you want to watch? Yeah, I have. NG10 reports. You can see it later. He pulled up to use his phone to take a picture. I watched it. Cheers, buddy. You can go now. Pardon? All right, so like when your guys say, oh, my car's not running because it's got stop-start technology, but I can sit here on my phone when your ignition's still on. And that's the excuse your guys use, so it's just nonsense. See you later. You don't need to be here. You're wasting your time. Oh, he doesn't like it. I've told him as a public servant he can go away.
They love the power trip, these do.
They do. Pardon? Crown serving. You're following order following Nazi. That's it. And as this is part of the protest, I'm allowed to film. Under section 17, we'll just remind the camera guys, a constable may not exercise power for the sole purpose of preventing a person from observing or reporting a protest, or a protest-related offence, a protest-related breach or of an injunction, or activities related to a protest. This gentleman here is on a power trip, trying to report someone for using a phone in a car park, because that's all the police can do is file a little ticket. They've not got control of the streets, and they've not got the backing of the people. That's why they hide in these cars instead of having their cars with their gang name on the side, police. Yep. You don't need to give it him unless there's a legal reason.
Yeah. So the 163 and provide the details of who you are.
Why aren't you filming?
Huh?
How come you're not filming?
I'm not filming today.
I'll keep it for your safety, mate. It'll make sure that anything that he's saying is up to code.
So why
You've just jumped out because you're upset that we've followed the lefties and you're trying to have a power trip. Because you weren't bothered until I started shoving the camera in your face, were you?
I'm really not bothered about your camera. Mate.
Okay, POPSA Mitchell 3491. I don't even know what that means. You haven't got any special things on your badge. Like this gentleman, he's obviously done some order following in the police to have his promotion. Yeah. Keep the names out, sorry. Right, so. Yeah, but is he obliged to say legally?
Until I finish doing my check.
Is that a legal obligation?
Section 163 Road Traffic Act, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to check. Make sure you know your rules and regulations. So a lot of officers don't know Section 17 of the Public Order Act, which is the act that we're recording this protest-related matter today.
stop doing your van?
That's it, that's it. They're not here to defend the nation, just try and appease the left. That's why there was here guarding the left and their march back to their cars, so they can go back to wherever they come from, because it's not Long Eaton, it's not Breaston, it's not Draycott, it's not Sandyacre. They've come from all over the place today. But the people in the right, the patriots, they've been here. Yeah. So we've got a warrant card on display there. This gentleman's not got a warrant card on display.
Just so you don't get personal details.
Don't worry, mate. I'll blur your name out. I know you anyway. Don't worry.
So just to make sure.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll mute your name because I'm not a Stasi trying to dox everyone. Like the left when they try to drive by and give my name out and dox me. I won't do that to you. But we'll just stay here until he's apparently finished with you. Yeah, that's it. But they're on the clock. I'm free. I'm here all day. Do you know what I mean?
I live right there as well.
The lefties are on the clock because they clock off at 2:30. Nods, silent nods. Yes, following orders. Just doing a good job, sir. How long until we have the digital ID and you say, "Where is your papers, English? We are coming for your English. Where's your papers? No, ignore the migrants. They can come in." How long before this PC or whatever sergeant, I'm not sure what all the military badges on the thing mean. What I'm nice to see is no thin blue line badge today, guys, so we're maybe not with such corrupt cops as we think. But any report on the thin blue line gangs? You're smiling. Thin blue line in the police. It's a gang culture.
You're doing very well for yourself, aren't you?
Who, me? How do you know? You know nothing about me, or you want it on my digital ID so you can know where I work, when I get paid, everything. Okay. Well, why do you keep coming over here then when I've got a camera in your face?
Speaking to him.
Okay.
And you just happened to stand there.
Brilliant. You only came over, you was, oh, let's park up and have a chat. You were on a power trip. Power tripping Nazi. Following orders. Don't worry, guys, we can't hurt the police's feelings. They don't have a right to be offended while they're in uniform.
Is that right?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which bit is that?
It's how you're meant to share, be like fair in general with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And police the law no matter what my opinions are. So it's not about your opinion or how offended you are. You're supposed to police fairly across all the board. You're not on paper.
I can't be offended on paper?
No. You can be personally offended, sure, but it's not an offence to offend a police officer. So stop communicating and go away then.
Well, you're communicating with me.
Okay, brilliant.
You're telling me that I can't be offended.
And I was communicating to the camera actually. Did I say PC? No, I was looking at my camera, which is in front of my line of view. Where's your warrant card, fella? Where's your warrant card? Are you here under oath today? No? Sorry? Excuse me, sir, you've got a warrant card pinned to your front. This gentleman hasn't. You're here, I'm assuming, under oath because you've got your warrant card on display. You've not displayed it. That's what I'm talking about. It's that simple. Are you that thick that you don't know what a warrant card is? You're meant to be... What's those two pips mean on your epaulette? Just know how to follow orders, that's it. Where's your warrant card? You're meant to have it out as part of police procedure. You got a copy of PACE in your car? Have you got a copy of PACE in your car?
What's got to do with you? What's in the car?
Well, there you go, because you're unprepared, because you're supposed to have a copy of PACE in case anyone requests it when you arrest them, aren't you? Or at the station. So you're just following orders, you don't follow regulations.
Anyone else? So, like I said, quite one likes to have a chat with you, and like it just makes it a bit more difficult on how we speak to you. All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Right, we'll wait here now till the police clear off where they're not wanted. That's it, going back to being Nazis. How long before they're collecting your paperwork, demanding your digital ID to which no one will consent. Back to following orders, PC plod, toodaloo. We'll just keep the camera on until the police go, guys, so we know that they've not scared us away. We don't want them thinking that we've done any actions because of them. We're going to look up that right to be offended, because we say what we like about these Nazi bacon stinking trollops.
Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio.
Are you alright with all that being posted, yeah? So here we go. He was in a car park, not on a public road. PC plod. PC plod, not very happy with us. Thinks he can boss us about. Let's go see if anyone's still hanging around at the protest area, and then we're going to make our way home, guys. I'm not going to record the walk back because that'll be a bit boring for you. So, guys, we're back at the protest. The lefties are long gone. There's still patriots standing strong. Just coming to have a chat with the old people and let them know the location of the Lefty HQ. We followed them back to the parking spot, guys. We found out where it is. It's Breaston Cemetery car park, so that's where they're all parking. What a shame if anyone next week would go and block that car park off at, say, 11 o'clock. What a shame that would be. So I'm not saying we should do it. But I'm saying somebody might and somebody could now they know where they're parking. Okay, guys? Let's go find Annie. Final word on today's video. You all right, Mark?
Hello, matey.
Yeah, not bad. So we're walking up. We found him, Annie, parking in Breaston Cemetery car park. Yeah, so what a shame if next week, maybe, somebody stands in the way of, maybe at like 11 o'clock. Have to find a new...
They were here at
quarter to 10. Oh, so... Well, what time are they paid for then? Maybe... I like that idea, covering the grass over there. But so that's a suggestion, guys. If you've got £10 in your pocket, go on Amazon, buy some of them stink bombs, pop them all in that grass over there.
I think you were in America then.
So yeah, we're just letting the Patriots know where they'll be pulling up next week. Apparently as early as 10 o'clock. I wonder if that's clocking on time. 10:30 till 2:30. Nice 4 hours pay on a Saturday morning. Possibly double pay. But just come up to round off the video, guys. Show the same faces that are here every week, shouting their support. Come along and see them next week. They all do a great job. And we're always the last to be stood here on this side. Mr. Hine there having a lovely sit down. We can't fault him. He's been on his feet all day. He's done a lovely job, and what a much more pleasant experience speaking to all of the lovely police liaison officers in the blue jackets versus PC plods in their yellow jackets, trying to tell us off for filming protest-related remarks and commentary. So thank you everyone for your support. once again, I'll have this video out later today. I have got a bit of extra editing to do this one because a patriot is ever so kind to get me a lift. Did have to give his name and address to the police because they was trying to get him done for using his phone while pulled up in a car park to film some lefties to move. And when his higher ups told him to just follow orders and bugger off home, stop trying to mess around with you know, protest activity that's nothing to do with you, but that he snuck off and had that nice quiet conversation on his radio so we didn't hear his superiors to just say, leave it alone, you absolute pillock. Yeah, he obviously didn't want us to hear that part. Came and had a little quiet word with our lovely patriot who shall remain nameless, and if a portion of this video is mute, you know why. We didn't want to dox anyone, give out names and address whilst the police are forcing them to talk to. We did do a little bit of a challenge towards the police. He was a bit shirty, standoffish with his power trip. He didn't like the fact that I'd recorded him coming past and he'd followed us down to the car park. But we stand up to these tyrants that are just following orders. That's what the Nazis were doing, and that's what our police is doing right now. Still words of support. Thumbs up there from a van driver. Hooray, thank you very much for supporting. That's the end of today's videos, guys. Thank you for everyone who's been here. Thank you for everyone who's watched, commented, liked, subscribed. It all really means a lot. Keeps us going, keeps us motivated. This has been NG10 Reports from the Best Western Hotel on today's protest. They took the signs down, but we know who they are, and they ought to be ashamed of themselves. And the fact that they've taken their signs down shows that we are putting pressure on, our voices are being heard, and this is making a difference. So if you can come along, guys, come along, put more pressure on them, put more pressure on the government. We can police ourselves, we the people, for the people, and all that kind of American loveliness. Not saying that America's lovely in any way, shape or form. They've got some absolutely horrendous things going on there with their political left and right at the moment. But yeah, like I was saying, let's govern the people, by the people, for the people, make government listen to us and hear our message. And hopefully, I've said it so many times today, guys, October the 8th at 7 o'clock, get there early, so maybe you can get a seat inside. Get there early to soak up the atmosphere. A lot of people from today will be here, a lot of people from Ilkeston will be there. I'm there. I'll be there, absolutely. I'm supposed to be in Chesterfield tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that video. And just peace out, guys. Peace, love, happiness. Come and speak to us from both sides. If you're a lefty, get in the comments, you found my video. Tell me what I've done wrong. Let's have a genuine, proper conversation. And like I said, challenge to any lefties out there. If you want to come and have an interview with me and make your voice heard and give your point of view, like that person calling us a racist. We're not racist. We love people of all ethnic backgrounds. It's just the fact of people breaking into this country illegally and not paying taxes and sponging off the taxpayer. That's what people are fed up with. So we're getting on for half an hour on this video, guys. It's gone on long enough. Peace out. Bye-bye.